Thank you, Commander. Before I begin my speech, I'd like to share a little story with you. About 8 or 9 years ago, myself and 36 other veterans boarded a bus in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and traveled to Washington, D.C. and Virginia. While we were in Washington, we went to the Smithsonian Institute, the Air and Space Museum. While myself and a couple of my comrades was up on the second floor, a young lady with a young son was walking by us, and all of a sudden he stopped, and a young boy said, "Mom, who are those men with the funny hats?" And I overheard that, so I walked over, introduced myself, and I knelt down to that young man. And I told him who we were and what we were about. And I says, "If you see any more men here in funny hats today, thank them for their service." And I went back to the conversation with my comrades. And the young lad came over, extended his hand, and thanked me for my service. Any veterans in the crowd today, please stand or come forward to the middle of the yellow line if you can, please. That story makes sense because the young youth today and yesterday, and a lot of adults don't understand what a veteran is. So I'm going to explain to you what he is and she is. A veteran, whether active duty, discharged, retired, or reserve, is someone who at one point in his or her life wrote a blank check payable to the United States of America for an amount up to and including his or her life. That is honor, and there are way too many people in this country who no longer understand that fact. Ladies and gentlemen, they will not tell you, but here are the heroes and veterans of the foreign wars. Comrades, thank you for your service, and I salute you. Okay, you can go back to become spectators. The commander told me I had to have a short speech, but it turned out to be about 45 minutes. Good morning. Thank you for joining us on this very important day in America. I stress the importance of this holiday because it can be very easily be stated and accepted that there would not be the United States of America as we know it today without the dedicated service of our nation's veterans. True freedom and liberty in America didn't happen by accident. It literally took a bloody revolution. Our nation's first organized military fought against incredibly superior British forces to win its war for independence in 1783. Since then, Americans have enjoyed life as free people thanks to the actions of our nation's first veterans. In every generation since then, a small but instrumental slice of America's population marched forward, flown in planes, sailed the high seas, patrolled under the oceans, and served in vital support roles to America to keep America and so much of our world living free. The next time you are in a group setting at sport events, community fairs, in church, or in a restaurant, look around you. On average, only 7 people out of 100 is a veteran. Even fewer serve in the armed forces today. Excuse me. An average of 1% of Americans are currently in the military. Today in our group here today, the percent of persons being veterans is obviously higher. We gather to recognize our veterans for the immeasurable impact they have on our country and on our countries, excuse me, and on our countries who have relied on United States forces for protection. Most veterans I know plainly say that they are not heroes. They didn't serve for the recognition. They didn't serve for the special recognition they received for earning medals. They simply gave their best effort to save their military comrades, to protect their homeland, to put themselves in between their loved ones and those enemies who want to take our freedom away. They served to defeat evil, to keep communism in check, to fight radical Islamic terrorism where it trains and operates, so we can keep living in the life we enjoy so much. I think every American citizen hopes to leave their mark on the world. Everyone wants to enjoy the best in life. They want to help others to do the same. Many want to see the world. Through their military service, veterans can feel proud that they have left their mark on the world. Veterans have helped others to enjoy their best lives in freedom. Veterans have traveled the world during their service, and many did so under fire. Not only did they serve America in a military uniform, veterans contributed to it in countless ways through their post-military years, through their civilian careers. Their service as elected officials, their millions of hours in public service, and through many other ways, their military service prepared veterans well to endure, adjust, and overcome challenges, all to build America and improve America. So why is it important to continue celebrating our veterans? There are many reasons. I will leave you with one critical reason, one that points to the future of America's freedom. You see, we know that freedom is just one generation away from being lost in our nation. President Ronald Reagan's quote, echoing the sobering reminding, still rings today. Veterans whose service we honor today answer their generation's call to defend freedom. Will today's generation of freedom-loving Americans continue to serve in the military? Will their children do so? Will the nation continue to support our military and veterans? We must not take the answers to these questions for granted. It's not a guarantee, but we can influence their decision. I challenge you all to do everything you can to support veterans. You know, and the brave men and women in the military today. Let's all contact our lawmakers to urge them to give the best possible support for veterans. Veterans program, to give today's military personnel excellent pay, outstanding health care, and modern housing. Let's make this Veterans Day and future ones meaningful as a reminder that veterans have given and maintained our freedom. The support, respect, and gratitude we give them in our military will in large measure ensure that there will be many more generations of proud veterans. Thanks to all veterans here for their service. You have kept America free. You have protected freedom across the world. You have defeated evil and took the fight to terrorism. You deserve our respect, our love, and our gratitude. In closing, it's our honor and support military. Let's honor and support military families and the families of veterans. Their service to America through their support of their military and veteran loved ones is tremendously impactful. You are to be commended, and you've earned the gratitude of your state and nation. It's true that you serve too. God bless all our veterans. God bless our military. God bless all of you, and God bless America. Thank you.
There's a small token from all of us. I'd like to present this Navy Anchor Cross to you.
Go Navy, beat Army.
At this time, Bob Hickson will offer the benediction.
As we conclude this ceremony, we remember again all those who served and are serving in our armed forces. Today and every day, may we honor our veterans. May we continue to highly esteem those worthy men and women who gave their best when they were called upon to serve and protect their country. And now, Lord, be gracious and merciful to us, and let your good favor and blessing be with each of us. Help us as we seek to live as good citizens and carry out our responsibility to always honor you. Amen. And welcome home, veterans.
At this time, we will have the salute by the Honor Guard, Firing Squad, American Legion, and Veterans of Foreign Wars, Leonard Dooley commanding. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our program. Again, thank you all for being here, and God bless America.